6 months ago, right here on The Breakdown, I told you the story of a man named Michael Thompson. He's now almost 70 years old and has been in prison in Michigan for 25 years for selling weed. And get this, weed is now legal in Michigan. We have an opportunity in just about a week to help set Michael free, and I need all hands on deck. I'm dedicating the rest of the episodes this week to getting us all on board. I have some action steps. I have some news for you. Let's do this. You can go right now to freemichaelthompson.com and let's make sure we get this done. This is Shaun King, and you are listening to
The Breakdown. The Breakdown. The Breakdown.
Listen, if you're just ready to join us, you can actually cut this episode off right now and just go to freemichaelthompson.com. freemichaelthompson.com, and we can just skip past everything I have to say, and you can go there right now, and I'm going to show you how you can write a letter to the governor of Michigan, and we need you to do it. I have some text in there that you can use, but I would actually rather you write your own text so that she doesn't get 100,000 letters that look the exact same. I'd rather you write it in your own words. So if you want to, just go on to freemichaelthompson.com. But if you want some more information, you have to understand that Michael Thompson has served a longer sentence in prison in Michigan than any other nonviolent offender. He has almost been there now for 26 years. 26 years. Like when I start to do the math, 26 years ago, I was in 8th grade. Like 26 years ago, I was a child. I had not met I have 5 children. None of them were born 26 years ago. Like the fact that he has spent so long in prison for a nonviolent offense that is currently legal now in Michigan is a crime in and of itself. Michael Thompson has never committed a violent act, but he was charged with a violent crime just so that he could serve the longest sentence possible. Let me explain. He was arrested when he sold weed to an undercover informant, but he was then labeled a violent offender, which he was not. He committed no violent crime. He had no gun on him when he sold the weed. He made no threats, because when they came to arrest him, they found a gun, an antique gun, in the house, and therefore used that as an enhancement. We see these in so-called enhancements. It's not, obviously it enhances nothing but the sentence. We see these things they call gang enhancements all over the country, where somebody commits one crime, but then they make it a mega crime because they're in a gang database. So because they found this antique gun in the house, they then charged him with a violent crime, which he did not commit a violent crime. Every scholar and every attorney I know has already written letters and statements to this idea that he did not commit a violent crime, but he's serving a 60-year sentence because of trumped-up charges. Michael has spent 25 years in prison, and during that time, he has not received a single infraction. Not one. 0. Do you know how hard it is to be in prison for a month or a year and not get a single infraction? That would be like not getting a single parking ticket, a single speeding ticket for 25 years. That would be like not being late on a single bill for 365 days a year for 25 years straight. The guards in the prison Michael is in have written letters and testified on his behalf. Guards from the morning shift, guards from the night shift, staff from violence prevention programs that Michael helped start in the prison have testified on his behalf. Staff from the school he has attended repeatedly inside of the prison. They've testified on his behalf. And in 2018, voters in Michigan chose to legalize recreational weed. And by the end of 2021 in Michigan, recreational weed is projected to be a $1.5 billion industry in Michigan, all while Michael is still in prison. Michael has literally spent almost half of his entire life in prison for selling weed that is now legal. It has cost the state of Michigan millions of dollars just to keep him in prison. And it's one of the most egregious cases of injustice going on in the entire country right now. For a man to spend his 40s, his 50s, his 60s, and beyond in prison for selling weed is abusive. It's wrong and it's unjust. Listen, we have to have a quick word from our sponsor, and then I need to give you some very specific details on the action steps for today. Never in a million years did I think I would be excited when we would get new sponsors or ads for the podcast. But these ads and these sponsors really allow us to do what we do. That's why we are excited to have a brand new sponsor of the Breakdown Podcast, and it is Hellofresh, and they are America's #1 meal kit. Listen, I've already ordered Hellofresh recipes. We've used them for years. We got Hellofresh when it first opened, in great part because we are so incredibly busy in our house. My wife and I both work in the home, out of the home. We have 5 kids, and it is a time saver and a stress reliever for us. Listen, HelloFresh cuts out all the stress from meal planning and prepping, so you can just enjoy cooking fresh, whole food, and you can get dinner to the table in just about 30 minutes or even 20 minutes. They have quick recipes there that you can also choose. And here's the thing. The average trip to the grocery store, just the trip to get there, is 41 minutes or longer. That takes 35 hours a year, and that's if you just go once a week. Here's the thing. We want you to understand that HelloFresh is now just $5.66 per serving. You can't get any better than that. Right now, just for our listeners, you can go to hellofresh.com/breakdown and the number 10. And when you get there, use breakdown 10 during their New Year's sale, and you will get, you will get 10 free meals, including free shipping. And again, that's hellofresh.com/breakdown10 and use code breakdown10 at checkout and get 10 free meals. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Action, 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 steps, take action, 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 steps.
On January 29th, this January 29th of 2020, Michael's lawyers, who I love and trust and have come to know, and I've been able to talk on the phone with Michael many times, his lawyers are going to be submitting a new petition of clemency to Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Now, she is the brand new Democratic governor of Michigan, and I have heard that she is a great person. And so we are trusting Gretchen, who said that she was going to begin expunging the records for people with these types of convictions, who said that she was committed to justice reform. We are trusting Governor Gretchen Whitmer, a Democrat. We are trusting her to keep her word. And here's the thing. last time that Michael submitted a petition, there was a Republican governor who just denied the petition with no feedback at all. And we believe that we have a real chance for Governor Whitmer to actually grant Michael his clemency. His lawyers have had to wait 2 years. Even that is a foolish law. You have to wait 2 years between every time you submit a petition. So Michael has just been there in prison, waiting day in and day out for this new chance with the Democratic governor to submit this petition. And on January 29th, it will be 2 years to the day. It will be the first day he can submit the new petition, and that's where you come in. We need each of you to write a letter to Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We have already built out the system that is going to allow you to do that. You can go right now to freemichaelthompson.com. Go right now to freemichaelthompson.com, and you can fill out a form that we have there. And when you fill that form out, it will send the letter directly to her. Also, you can email her directly, which I would love for you to do. If you go to Gretchen, that's this is her email address, Gretchen@GretchenWhitmer.com. You can email her directly. Let me spell it out for you. Gretchen is GRETCHEN @GretchenWhitmer, WHITMER.com. Gretchen@GretchenWhitmer.com. And last but not least, we need you to call her office directly. Now, we're going to be setting up a dialer for you to call where I talk you through the process. But this first number I'm giving you is not our dialer. It's not set up yet. We'll talk about that tomorrow. You can call her office directly at 517-335-7858. And I'll tell you like I always tell you, speak from your heart. When you write the email, write from your heart. Be specific, be clear. Let her know that you've learned all about this case and that you are begging and pleading that they please grant Michael Thompson clemency so that he can spend some of his life back out of prison. It's an abomination. And I just want you to hear from me that Michael is a sweet, kind, compassionate, warm man who is desperate to get out of prison. And we need you to put in the work, my friends. Go to freemichaelthompson.com. You'll learn all about his case there. We have all the details there. Go to freemichaelthompson.com. Learn all about his case. You can send the letter from there, then email Gretchen@GretchenWhitmer.com, and then go ahead and make that phone call to 517-335-7858. All right, let's do this. Let's help free Michael Thompson. Take care, everybody.
Break it down.
The breakdown.
Thank you so much to Willis, our senior producer of this podcast, to Lysandra, our podcast director, and to so many other people who not only help make this episode possible, but who are working right now virtually around the clock to help us free Michael Thompson. I want to give a major shout out to Adam, to Chris, to Zoe, to Jen, who not only built our website, freemichaelthompson.com, but have done everything they can to speak with his attorneys, his advocates, and others to make sure that we nail this. We have 7 days to get everything we can get inside. We want all of these letters to be a part of Michael's clemency petition that they submit to Governor Gretchen Whitmer. And I'm so grateful for everybody who's put their hard work into this, not only the episode, but to this action step. Thank you all so much. Now take care, everybody.